I have exactly 30 days before I'm selling in the Des Moines Con Artist Alley, and so I'm just gonna document what I do each day leading up to the convention and how I'm preparing everything. Today, all I've done is edit a YouTube video. I might try to get some knitting done later, but I have a lot of chores and stuff to do, so I probably won't make much progress. Okay, I have 29 days until Des Moines Con, and I'm sitting here working on this red and gray split color cat beanie, and I'm realizing I need to really make a decision on the rest of my knitting plans because there's only 29 days left, and that's also the 29 days that I need to use to figure out my entire display, get everything ready, and I just have a lot of personal things going on in May also. And so my knitting time is going to be partially limited, and I'm at the point where I need to be confident about my decision for everything that I'm knitting. The way it stands right now, looking at my inventory list, I sort of have two options. I can either make some things to round out all the different designs of cat beanies and paw gloves that I have, or I can double down and make more of the things that I already have. Harper just jumped on my computer. So what I mean by that is that, for example, right now I only have 2 skeleton beanies and 3 pairs of skeleton paw gloves, which for context, at my October conventions, I had like 6 or 7 full sets of those. So as of right now, I feel like I don't have a lot of skeleton cat beanies and stuff. And then I also only have the 1 strawberry set so far. And I really want to make more of those, but I think I might have to double down and just make more of the things that I already have quite a lot of. For some reason, in my head that makes sense. I have 5 striped cat beanies and like 3 striped gloves, so I feel like I could maybe get 2 more stripey sets in, and then I could just go heavy on the striped hats. And I also do have quite a few split color cat beanies now, so I think I might want to make just more of those. It's sort of a thing where I'm trying to balance decision fatigue. If I have just like 2 or 3 of everything, that's also going to be a little bit harder to display because I don't think I'm going to have room to have an entire stand of skeleton beanies, an entire stand of split color beanies, an entire stand of solid cat beanies, an entire stand of strawberry cat beanies, an entire stand of split color cat, so I would rather have an entire stand of stripey sets and then another stand that's like a strawberry set, a skeleton set, sort of, I don't know. That's just my thought process. I've always tried to have a variety of things, and I am still going to have a variety of things, but I think for Des Moines Con, I'm gonna try to double down on some of the things that I already have more of. So I think I'm gonna go stripey sets and split color sets, and maybe call it and not actually make another strawberry set. Maybe another skeleton set if I have time, just because I do love those a lot. Anyway, that's just my thought process for 29 days before the convention. Okay, 28 days until Des Moines Con. Last night I finished these stripy brown gloves, and I might try to work a little bit on the hat today, but I have a lot going on, so I don't think I'll get it done. Okay, 27 days until Des Moines Con. I didn't really get anything done yesterday, but I am today starting the matching hat to go with these gloves. Alright, we are now 26 days from Des Moines Con, and I got this hat done. This is another stripey set finished, and I think this set turned out really good. Another thing that I did today is I ordered more paper bags, both black ones for putting just products in that people buy, and some rainbow ones for my mystery chonky cat beanie bags, and more boxes for the mystery kitty ghosts. So that's one more thing that I got done. And I had an idea to make a Project Hail Mary inspired cat beanie because I have my winter paw beanies that have the paw prints on them, and I keep seeing the Project Hail Mary sweater with the paw prints, and I'm like, what if I use those colors to make a winter beanie? So that's probably gonna be next on my task list, even though it's probably not that important for convention prep, but I just feel like doing it. And sometimes I just need to make things that bring me joy. So I might get started on that, but see you tomorrow. All right, there are 25 days until Des Moines Con, and today I got the Project Hail Mary sweater inspired cat beanie done. So I'm happy I got this done, and this is pretty much all I was able to accomplish today because these winter beanies take a little bit longer than average, and that's okay. But I am really happy with how it turned out. I like the orange ears are a lot of fun. Okay, today has not been a very productive day. We have 24 days until Des Moines Con, which I'm gonna try to not let that number scare me. I did work a little bit on a pair of gloves to match this hat, and I might knit these some more later today, but I did see my mom today and she gave me a few things. She gave me this Gatorade teal Triceratops, and he's very cute. And she also 3D printed me a sticker display stand that I'm gonna need to test out and see if I like. So those are my updates for today. Okay, 23 days until Des Moines Con. I am working on these gloves some more, but I decided to pause and realize I need to think about my display. And I was drawing on my iPad the way I normally do for planning my display. And honestly, I don't think it's gonna be that different than the 8-foot display I had at Anime Ames and Anime Nebraska Con. I might just tweak like one section here so that we don't have a bunch of ghosts up there and it's just for other stuff. The biggest thing is just I want to be able to bring that pink banner in the back like forward so that I'm not taking up a lot of space, because I don't really have a booth space for Des Moines Con as much as just like a table space. And so I want my photo stand with the banner to be up against our table so that it's not taking up extra space. So honestly, I think I just need to build it in person, but that's not a today problem. So I'm at least feeling less stressed about the display because I think it's gonna be fine. I think I really like a lot of the things that I did with this Nebraska Con and Anime Ames display from last season, so I think it's gonna be okay. I'm pretending to not be stressed. Okay, second update for today, just because I've gotten a lot done. I finished these gloves, they're very cute, and I also made a scrappy chunky cat beanie. See you tomorrow. Okay, 22 days until Des Moines Con, and I've been doing a lot of knitting today. I finished these pastel goth paw gloves, and I think they turned out really, really cute. I might make the matching hat, but I realized I need to be making little kitty ghost hats, so I've made 2 of these today. These are the multicolored ones that are gonna go into the mystery boxes, so if you get a mystery kitty ghost box, maybe you'll get one with one of these hats. Anyway, I'm going to just be knitting some more kitty ghost hats, I think, for a little bit. "21 days until Des Moines Con, and I knit a few more mystery kitty ghost beanies, and that got me to start thinking about the mystery bags and the mystery boxes and stuff. So I printed all the thermal labels and stuff that I need, and I put all the stickers on the mystery kitty ghost boxes, and I'm putting together the little freebie packets for the mystery scrappy chunky cat beanies. And so that's a bunch of prep that I've been needing to do, and I'm getting done today, so yay. I don't know why I'm filming from a different angle today. Anyway, 20 days until Des Moines Con. I haven't done too much today because it is Saturday, but I did package up an order that I got on my online shop, which is kind of the opposite of convention prep, but still business related. And I've also acquired a 8-foot table that I can use for my mock setup, so that's exciting. But it's the weekend, so I'm just gonna play video games. 19 days until Des Moines Con, and I'm doing absolutely nothing business related today. Although seeing the number 19 is starting to kind of scare me. So hopefully I can get a lot done this upcoming week that will make me feel better about the state of everything. It'll probably be fine. Alright, 18 days until Des Moines Con, and last night I started this hat, which I got done today, And then I went and started a pair of purple paw gloves that kind of go with it, mostly just because I already had the yarn out for this. So yeah, today has been a very good, productive knitting day. And I did also get a pretty big order on my shop for a couple of hats and paw gloves that I'm gonna need to package up. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. And I probably need to film a YouTube video tomorrow. So we'll see how much convention prep I get done, but I'll update you tomorrow. Got these purple gloves done yesterday, and we now have 17 days until Des Moines Con, and all I did today was work on filming my next vlog. I talk about all the zines I've made so far, which that should be live once you're watching this, so go check that out if you're interested. But am I nervous that there's only 17 days left until Des Moines Con and I'm not really doing anything for convention prep? Yeah, I am nervous. I also don't really know what I should be doing, if that makes sense. I know all the things that I have to do. I know I need to do my mock setup. I know I need to pack. I know I need to make sure I have every single little thing ready to go, but I'm feeling weird about it all. Part of me is hoping that I've just done this enough now that I'm nervous because I'm not nervous. I know I'm gonna get everything done, and a lot of the stuff I don't even want to bother doing until it gets closer anyway, like packing or making sure my square inventory is up to date and all that. So yeah, that's just a little update on my headspace for 17 days before the convention. Not a lot to physically show off today, but I will keep updating you every day. And I think this video is going to get more and more interesting as we go and I actually get stuff done. Sorry if you can hear my printer running in the background. I'm working on a little bit of a secret project that has distracted me today. 16 days before Des Moines Con. Very scary number, but I did start knitting this split color cat beanie, so I guess that's something. I've done quite a few chores today. I don't know. That's all I got. Hello, we have a very scary 15 days until Des Moines Con, but I did just get this cat beanie done. I am really happy with how this turned out. My very first split color cat beanie prototype were these colors, and so it's fun to have one that fits nicer and the seaming is all good on both sides. So I honestly don't feel like I've been doing much convention prep besides just still knitting. So hopefully in the last 15 days before Des Moines Con, I will be able to get everything ready to go. I almost forgot to check in today. We have 14 days until Des Moines Con, and I feel like this is another update of me just saying I've done nothing. But this is also kind of the point where rest is very productive. So I'm building up my energy reserves for the last 2-week grind of getting everything ready to go. I didn't actually do nothing. Last night I started a scrappy beanie and I did get that done. Oh, and I cut my bangs. And so when I wear cat beanies, they don't like cover my entire face. So that's really important prep. It is, I promise. So yeah, this is a very cute pastel, sort of pastel goth scrappy beanie. So this will be in one of the mystery bags. But yeah, I promise this is gonna get more exciting soon. Okay, 13 days until Des Moines Con, and I made a couple little kitty ghost beanies, but I'm still a little busy today, so this might be it. I promise I'm gonna start getting convention prep done soon. I hope. Okay, you're gonna hate me. 12 days until Des Moines Con, and I've also done nothing today. Forgive me, I'm a human with a full life besides just convention prep. All right, we are 11 days from Des Moines Con, which is very scary if I think about it too long. So I'm just gonna let you know that I did at least get a little bit of knitting done today. I am working on another black and gray chonky beanie because the last one I made, I decided to keep for myself. And I'm also going to crochet night with my mom, and so I'm gonna get some more knitting done. So yeah, today's at least been a day of making things. Crochet night actually got cut a little short because we left early due to the impending thunderstorms and stuff. I got the brim of this hat done. This is gonna be the matching pastel goth hat to go with the gloves that I had made, so I'm just working on that a little bit more now. I'm also shipping off a couple of fidget clickers this morning. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but it is 10 days until Des Moines Con, which is very scary. Today's been weird, it's fine. I did finish this black and gray chonky beanie that I had started, and I am still chipping away at this striped pastel goth beanie. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit more tonight, and I will hopefully get this done, but my plan for tomorrow is that I want to start working on the mock booth setup. So hopefully that will happen. And I can show off where I am with the plan for the booth setup. And also I have some things from my mom. She gave me a bunch of more kitty ghosts, so that's good. I need to make more hats for them still. And she also made a bunch of paw print squeaky paw keychains. I really like this green one. So yeah, exciting stuff. I'm starting to get really excited for the convention. I'm definitely feeling more excited than nervous, honestly, so that's good. 9 days until Des Moines Con, and today is the day that I'm going to work on my booth. So far, I put this black tablecloth on and my table runner. I think I'm gonna go black instead of pink for the tablecloth. I feel like that feels more appropriate for a comic convention. I don't know why, that's just my theory. So I don't know if I'm gonna record much, but I will definitely at least update you on the progress that I make and show it all off whatever I get done today. Harper, are you helping? Hey, so because I got rid of the third, like up that high tier on this from my last display, I realized there's like a perfect gap between this. And I was having a whole plan of how I was gonna get this banner up here, but I think I just solved it really easily with binder clips. So I just took like 1,000 things off of my plate mentally and physically. So that's amazing, great news. Okay, so I feel really good about this, and because I took something off of my plate with the banner here, I think I'm just gonna stop for the day. I might get some more knitting done, I don't know, but I will check in tomorrow, and I will probably put up all of the other like display stuff at some point, but I'm just gonna keep this up in this room here and deal with the rest of it later. But I feel good about today, so. All right, there are a measly 8 days left until Des Moines Con, and I need to finish up some knitting things. Last night I finished the pastel goth hat to go with these gloves that I had made a bit ago, and this set turned out really cute. Ziggy's screaming at me. Ziggy, you wanna come say hi? No, he just wants to walk by. So I finished this, and last night I also made another black and gray chonky beanie. Ziggy, can you shut up? No, he can't. Okay, so I did get some knitting done yesterday after doing some of the booth stuff. Today I want to count all of the kitty ghost beanies that I have and make sure I know how many I have, how many like mystery ones versus regular ones, so that I can make sure I have a good number of all of that and knit however many hats left that I need. I accidentally made 2 yellow cat beanies. That's probably fine. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 solid colored little kitty ghost beanies, which is not enough. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little mystery multicolored kitty ghost hats. So that's 16. I can do math. I'm smart. And our goal is always to bring 31 ghosts. Don't ask me why it's 31. There's a reason, but I'm not gonna tell you. So I'm about halfway through. So today I'm going to knit some more kitty ghost beanies. All right, I made myself a little checklist. I'm not gonna be able to knit all of these today because my hands would fall off, but that's okay. It's a new day, but I'm still just working on little kitty ghost beanies. There are 7 days until Des Moines Con. It is officially a week away. Yay. I'm more excited than I am nervous, for sure. I'm just gonna keep knitting kitty ghost beanies today. So one more thing today that is sort of convention prep related is that I want to get the edits up to date on this video that you're watching right now, because my plan is for this to go live the Friday of Des Moines Con, which means I need to have it fully edited and like ready to publish and everything by Des Moines Con. So I'm gonna get the edits up to date. I've been working on it bit by bit so far, so I'm about 17, 18 days in, I think. So I'm gonna just get caught up to today on my video editing. This video is not going quite how I expected. We have 5 days until Des Moines Con. I didn't do anything convention prep related yesterday. It's the last weekend before the convention, and it is a long weekend with it being Memorial Day on Monday. Today is Sunday though. I woke up early this morning. I got some coffee. I think for a little bit I'm just going to work on some more kitty ghost beanies. I had started one yesterday, and this is all that I did before deciding to just go watch a movie instead. I guess this video is maybe more realistic and stuff that I thought. Actually, maybe realistic's the wrong word, because I feel like I'm normally more prepared than this, or like I'm usually prepared earlier, and then at the like last week or so I'm just knitting more things. But I do feel like I have the bulk of my knitting done, I guess, that I'm gonna be able to do. I'm gonna finish up the kitty ghost hats. I'd like to maybe try to knit another pair of black paw gloves if I have time. I'm looking at my countdown. I have 5 days left. I'm not gonna have time. I don't know. But today I'm going to try and at least bring the rest of the booth stuff down and all my supplies and everything so that I can make sure everything's good with the display and get packing started. And honestly, once the packing is done, I'm gonna feel good, and I need to put tags on all of my hats and gloves and stuff, but that's most of what I need to do. I need to update my square inventory, but that's not that hard. When I'm tagging everything, I'll make sure to count and make sure my Notion spreadsheets with my inventory is all up to date, and then I'll just use that to make sure my Square point of sale system is ready to go. So I don't know, I'm at a weird place, I think, just because this is almost my 9th year of running my business and doing anime conventions. So maybe I'm not worried about only having 5 days left, because I know what it takes and what needs to get done, and I think it'll be fine. I am also partially, I think, relying on procrastination to give me the motivation I need to get everything done. So sometimes my brain works that way, so we're just gonna roll with it. I keep thinking there's me today, Becca, and then there's the Becca that's gonna be ready for Des Moines Con. And at some point in the next 5 days, I'm going to turn into her that is ready for Des Moines Con. So it's gonna happen. I really thought this video was gonna be full of look at all of the things that I do, but honestly, I think it's been more of a reflection on the emotional journey of preparing for an anime convention, at least for me. I know other Artist Alley convention artists have entirely different businesses than mine, and having products that are entirely handmade definitely makes my business pretty unique. I don't know, I'm just here to share the journey. and that's just gonna turn out however it turns out. I guess that's where we're at. So I'm gonna do a little bit of knitting and hopefully get some stuff done later. Thank you to the coffee. All right, I got the rest of the mystery kitty ghost beanies done. I'm finding that I can do about 4 in what I'm gonna call a sitting, and I just have 4 more solid kitty ghost beanie hats to make, so that's good. I will probably have time to make something besides just finishing the kitty ghost hats. I need to think about if I want to make more cat toys to give away. I need to count how many I have. But I am going to go eat some lunch, and then I'm gonna try to work on some booth stuff. All right, I'm working on adding some of the extra stuff on top of the booth. I've got our new little sticker stand here that I'm testing out, and I realized I need to reorganize all of my stickers because I've gotten too many now to fit in just one of these little index card boxes, so I'm just splitting them up across both index card boxes. Harper, you're really not supposed to be up there, actually. Hey, don't do that! What are you doing? What are you doing? Harper, don't do that! All right, so this is sort of like the second layer of stuff. Ignore all the things in the middle. I'm just using that for table space. We usually keep that pretty minimalistic and simple anyway, so that's just kind of my holding zone while I'm working on things. But I've got all of our little shelves for the plushies on this side and our hooks. I've got a few of the bones for the hat stands over here. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do up here, but I've got the hooks for the paw gloves there and there. And this space is probably gonna be for mystery bags and things, but I'm gonna go get some products to put up and kind of get a vibe of how much I have and how much I can put up to figure out some of the interesting spots that I need to figure out. All right, this is the engaging convention prep that I was hoping this video would be more of. I am sitting on my closet floor right now. I've got all of our plushies in these tubs, and I'm just putting them in their little bags and then throwing them in this big pink bag so that I can mostly just move them downstairs right now, but also that's how we bring them to the convention in the big pink bag. So yay, doing things, sitting on the floor. That's how you know it's a good time. So this is exactly what I was saying at the beginning of this video, where I can have a whole stand of split color hats, which I honestly don't think I've ever had 5 at one convention before. This looks so cool. And I have like a ton of stripy hats here. And the coolest thing about these arch stands that I use is that it holds the 4 plus the gloves. But honestly, if I have more hats than what it fits, you can just kind of shove it in there and it still kind of works. So until one sells, it gets the job done, and I can just like squeeze them in between. It honestly works like so perfectly for me. And now I'm sitting on the floor in a different room, surrounded by all of the stuff that I'm trying to go through and organize and whatnot. I do this silly thing where after the cons, I take all of my taped on signs and I just throw them in a bag, and they're all like taped together. I need to go through all this and untape them and whatnot. Oh, and clean up just this entire mess. Oh boy, do I wish I had more than just that skeleton ColourPop skeleton beanie. I have the hard hat one, but that doesn't really give skeleton vibes. I don't know. I have a lot of pretty rainbow hats though. That's nice. All right, this may not look finished because there's like nothing over here and it's all messy, but this is enough for me to know exactly what my plan will be at the convention. So, display technically done, I think. There's not a spot for my bow basket. That'll, I guess, we'll figure it out, or it'll come out when something sells. I don't know, it'll be fine. I think we're at the point now where I'm confident with all of this, once we're at the convention, I'll be able to figure it all out. So I am going to work on organizing some of all this crap and get it packed and stuff, but that is my update for today. Yay! Writing notes for myself to make my life easier. Good job, me. Okay, I'm very tired for the day, so I am going to do the best I can to just shove all of this away and organize the supply tub. Not today. I'll pick a different day for that. But these tubs are mostly organized. Well, today's had the most convention prep of any of the days so far, so that's good. One last update for today. I did my nails. They're pretty now. They're like glittery and pink and blue. Yay. All right, we are really getting to the finish line now. There are 4 days until Des Moines Con. Last night I did get a few more things done after my productive day. I got the little map graphic to my booth made and posted on social media and stuff. I did start one more Kitty Ghost beanie, and I plan on working on some more of these today. Today's sort of gonna be my catch up on my chores at home and like take care of that stuff today so that I can spend the rest of the week getting ready for the convention. So yeah, the plan for today, maybe make some more ghost hats in my free time, do a few little things here and there maybe, but yeah, I feel much better about having a very good day yesterday. I also need to work on some of the edits for this vlog. So kitty ghost hats, vlog editing, and taking care of my personal life and my house and everything. So see you tomorrow. I look crazy and I have a band-aid on my finger, but we have 3 days until Des Moines Con and I have some updates for you. I don't think I mentioned this yesterday. I might have started them last night after I filmed the update videos, but I started this pair of gloves and I obviously also finished them, which is amazing. I didn't expect to get anything else done, but I got these done and that makes me really happy because black gloves are some of my best sellers. So I'm really excited to have another pair of these ready to go. I did write down a list by like day for everything I still need to do. I've got most of the stuff for today marked off. Most of this is not related to convention prep. But I did organize the supply bin that I said I was gonna do later, and I like took all the tape off of those labels and signage and everything, so that's good. Feeling better about that. When I was looking in there, I noticed that we do not have very many cat toys to give away to people that come to our booth and show us a picture of their cat, so I might squeeze in a couple of those just when I feel like I need sitting down crafting time, which I always need sitting down crafting time. So since I got these black gloves done, I will feel good about maybe squeezing in a few cat toys. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day. I still have one very important must be done before Des Moines Con activity that I need to do that revolves around me taking photos of myself in some of the hats that might sell at Des Moines Con. So I wanted to do that today, but I might do that tomorrow, but I also still need to tag all of my products and count inventory. I did pull out my Square terminal and got this bad boy updated, but I do still need to do like updating the inventory and everything on it. So there is still a lot to do, but it'll be fine. I actually felt better about everything until I sat down and started talking to you about it. And now I sort of feel a little worried again, but it'll be fine. It'll get done, or it won't get done. Either way, I'll be at Des Moines Con. Yay! I'm very excited. Update, I did the thing that I had been putting off, where I took a bunch of pictures of myself in some hats for my zine that I'm gonna have at Anime Iowa. I don't know if I'm keeping a secret anymore or if I'm gonna try and talk about more, so yay. That was a really big thing off my to-do list that I had been stressing quite a bit about, so everything's gonna be fine. I feel like you can tell that I'm in a pretty good mood today. Do you want to say hi to Harper? She's right here. Harper, say hi to the vlog. Say hi to the vlog, Harper. She does not want to say hi to the vlog. Harper. All right, time to tag and organize my whole knit bin. We have 2 days until Des Moines Con. I'm feeling a little sleepy today. I think I used all of my high energy and excitement yesterday, which is fine. I'm still making good progress on my list here. I just finished updating my square inventory and everything. I've got all my things here, and I've updated the stock counts on all of this because earlier I went through my entire knit tub and I tagged it all and made sure the counts were right for that, and I'm pretty confident in the counts for the plushies also. So I've got all of my inventory numbers set and ready to go. So that's all been taken care of. I need to clean up my phone to make sure I have the maximum amount of storage available. I do have iCloud, which helps, but I still like to just go through every once in a while and delete old stuff because I back them up in other places and in other ways. So I want to go through that. That is on my list for today. And then I just need to finalize packing, which I realize means tearing down all of the grid cubes that I have still set up on the table downstairs. So I need to do that. I think I will probably chill for the evening until I get to that. So gonna like do dinner and whatnot first. I did try to lay down for a little bit of a nap because I'm feeling tired, but it didn't help. So this isn't a nap tired, this is a my brain is broken tired. But it's fine. Everything's gonna get done and I'm gonna have a lot of help around me tomorrow and the next day. So speaking of tomorrow, I will probably start my updates by saying hi with my mom because we're gonna go load in stuff for the convention. So we're actually gonna see the convention a little bit in this vlog before I cut this video off and switch to filming my Des Moines Con vlog. So if you've watched this and enjoyed it and would like to see how this convention goes for me after this 30 days of emotional roller coaster, stay tuned for the Des Moines Con vlog that will be coming. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be scary and exciting, and yeah. I feel weird again today, but it's okay. I think I've got everything packed that I need for tomorrow at least. I've got these 2 tubs, this big tub, some bags and stuff, and our grid panels are in there. All the plushies we'll probably bring Friday morning, so, and the hat tub we'll bring Friday morning, so. Harper's been helping. Here it is, the final pile of stuff. Not too bad. Good morning, it is 1 day until Des Moines Con. Today is load-in day. My mom is on her way right now. Earlier this morning, I went to the grocery store and got a few last minute things ready, but this whole pile is going to load in with us today. We're gonna get at least the base of everything set up. And then tomorrow morning before it opens, we will put up all of the cute products and everything. So I'm feeling really excited. I'm excited to see people. Wave. All right, we just got loaded in. Here is our table with nothing on it. There's my mom, say hi. Parking and loading in was not fun, but we will be good. So I'm just gonna get set up now. Starting off by putting our own black tablecloth on top of the existing black tablecloth because I'm extra like that. All right, we just got the panels all set up. I'm excited. I love how ominous these stands look without any hats or gloves on them. Spooky, scary skeletons. All right, we are just putting up some of the display accessories now, and then we're gonna go home, and then it's gonna be convention time. So you're gonna have to watch the entire convention vlog for that. So I think that's the rest of this convention prep vlog because this is all the further I can prep without it being the convention. So thanks for watching, bye.